Hi guys, it's Philip Barman here again, and in this video we are now in part 4 of this 5-part series. If you missed part 1, part 2 or part 3, please go back here and watch this whole playlist from start so you can not miss anything. And in part 4 here, I want to give you a realistic and grounded expectation about how soon it will take you, or how quickly it will take you to make $100 per day. Okay, everyone wants to make $100 per day. That's like the baseline, what people want and hope and dream for. So in this video here, I want to give you a bit of a cold bucket of water of reality, so you can understand exactly how long roughly it'll take you. Okay, so please do subscribe to this channel, guys, because obviously this is a 5-part series. So if you missed part 1, part 2, part 3, then you might miss part 5 as well. So subscribe, because that means you can come back later and pick up from where you left off. I know you're busy, you have family, friends, work, and so on. So I know you're busy. So if you subscribe, you can come back later and rewatch these lessons. Okay, so how long will it take you to make $100 per day as a marketer? The honest answer is, guys, I have no idea. Okay, it depends. Okay, it depends on so many variables, so many factors. People rather naively assume they can come online and make money quickly, and that is just not the case. Okay, so here you can see, here is a regular job. Okay, a regular job is good for most people because it's safe, sustainable, and they can basically feel comfort in knowing that they get X amount per month. Okay, the downside is the fact that you are a slave. The downside is the fact that you are riddled with excuses for not doing well because you're stuck in the system, as it were, and you blame your boss, you blame the weather, you blame the traffic, you blame your coworkers, you blame the system, you blame the hierarchy of your company, and so on and so forth. And ultimately you blame the fact that you don't get pay rises in line with inflation, and you're not in control of your life. Okay, that's simple. Whereas when you own your own business online as a marketer, yes, the initial 4, 5, 6 months is tough because you're spending money on software, you're spending money on stuff and time and energy, and you're pouring your heart and soul into your work. But down the line, in a month later, 2 months later, a year later, 2 years later, you can earn and will earn exponentially higher. I mean, like, the amount you can earn is infinite. Okay. Now this here, see where it says 24 months. Okay. People will somehow confuse this graph here by me saying, yes, it'll take you 24 months and you earn $8,000 a month. Like, no, you might earn $8,000 a month in the first 6 months. It might take you 6 years. It might take you 10 years. Okay. There is no way of knowing, because you are all different. You have different skill sets, you have different abilities, you have different perceptions, and for every decision you make online, you're going to have different reactions and consequences, okay? Because that is just the way it is. But as long as you keep moving forward, you take one step at a time, doesn't matter how small, how big, then you will keep moving forward, and you can realistically start earning money reasonably quickly online as a marketer, okay? But it all starts with just doing one small thing at a time, okay? Because this here is you, right? Now, unfortunately, for you to get from here to success, the only way for you to do that is to fail, and then yay, it worked. Okay, this is your journey. Okay, right here, this is your journey. You're gonna go up and down, sideways, backwards, forwards, up, down, sideways, and then you succeed. Okay, now this here represents everything. It could be as simple as, if I asked you tomorrow to create me a blog post or create me your first YouTube video, this is you here planning your YouTube video. You try a new software like a ChatGPT, and you go, I can't use this. This is a bit confusing. Fail. You try again. You fail again. You try again. You fail again. You complete the script, and you try to record, and it doesn't quite work. The audio is a bit weird. There's a crackling, and you spit into you spit into the microphone. Things aren't quite as they should be. You try again, and you fail. You try again, and you fail. Boom. Suddenly, you've made a video. It sounds good. It's a good script, and you succeed. Okay? Do you see how everything you do online is a continuous process of micro failures? This success here is represented by a published blog post. It could be your first sale, your first email subscriber. It could be your first comment on your blog, right? Whatever. It's all built on failure, fail, micro fail. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yes, I succeeded. Okay. That's what it's all about. But never underestimate the power of small steps. For some reason, all beginners are reaching for the highest possible apple on the tree. They want the biggest, juiciest apple on top of the tree. They forget they have to climb the tree first. Okay, they haven't earned the right yet. Yet people are so addicted to vanity metrics. They forget they have to start by taking one step. Okay, one step, 2 steps, just start. That's where it begins, okay? And so failure gives you priceless education because it gives you real hands-on experience, okay? Failure is a really, really good thing. Unfortunately, you have been brainwashed by the schooling system to believe that failing is a bad thing because you have been told from a young age that if you fail this test, you're an idiot. If you fail this exam, you cannot get that dream job you wanted forever and ever and ever because you failed that exam, which means that the average person is terrified of failure on any level, okay? Which means they stop immediately. As soon as there's any hint of failure, they stop. And that is why people fail. And the good thing about failure, guys, failure is such a beautiful, beautiful thing because you get real hands-on experience, okay? And spending $1,000 on paid ads with 0 results gives you more data and more hands-on experience than you'll ever get from a $1,000 course. Okay, and you develop as a real marketer. You get hands-on experience, real experience with real perspective, because doing something is worth 1,000 times more than watching this video right here, or watching a course, or buying a course. Buying a course means nothing unless you implement it. Okay, and that comes with failure. And by you trying and failing, you become a professional. Because you become very acutely aware of your weaknesses, and you become acutely aware of your strengths. Okay, and you can take it seriously and move forward faster than anybody else. And you learn to spot opportunities others don't. Because when you are in the trenches, when you are on the front line, you see stuff that others cannot see because they haven't got your perspective. Okay, and that is absolutely priceless, literally priceless. But people don't see that because all they see is, oh, but I tried really, really hard and it didn't work and it's not my fault because, and they start complaining and playing the victim and blaming their boss. They blame the traffic, they blame the slow computer, and they blame everything else around them, apart from understanding and learning that, yeah, it's a good thing you failed. Failing is a good thing because you're learning. Okay, that is the good thing about it. Okay. And so when it comes down to you in terms of, when will you make money? If you go back to this graph here, right? I have no idea. Okay, I have had students of mine who've gone from $0 to $3,000 a month in 6 months. Others have taken like 4 years. Okay, it depends. It depends on what you're willing to do. It depends on how much money you have. It depends on what your skill set is. It depends on how quickly you learn. I've seen people who have 0 skill set. I mean, they know nothing, make more progress than someone who's bought every course under the sun, who think they know everything. Okay, so just because you know nothing right now does not mean you're going to fail. Just because you have bought every course right now does not mean you're going to succeed, okay? That it's all about the individual and how they progress. That's why it's so important to understand that any system, any project, any software, any person who promises you fast results, they're lying to you every single time without fail. Because no system, no person, nothing can guarantee results for you ever, ever, ever. Okay, and so if anyone ever promises you results, they're lying to you, guaranteed. Okay. And so when it comes down to, guys, this here is by far my most favorite thing ever, this picture here, because it just perfectly illustrates your entire journey. It doesn't matter if you're trying to create a blog post, or simply watch this video here, or simply researching something, or whatever, planning, learning to use new software. This is the process. Fail, 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 fail. Yes, okay, I got that. Cool. Back again. Fail, 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 fail. Oh, yes, I got that. Cool. Back again. Okay, that is the process. And if you can accept that and learn that, then suddenly you learn that failure is a really, really good thing, because for every time you fail, you can learn something, you can move forward. Okay, that's why it's so important. So with that in mind, guys, we've now covered part 4 here. I've now given you a realistic timeline to your journey to $100 per day, and you can now move forward to part 5, and I'm going to give you how you can start right now with a practical framework to start your online journey as a marketer. Okay, and like I mentioned in part 1 and part 2 and part 3, this here isn't specifically for affiliate marketing. Okay, you can apply all these same concepts to being an influencer, getting sponsorship deals, just using straightforward affiliate links, using YouTube, earning AdSense. Okay, ad revenue from YouTube, ad revenue from Google AdSense as well, on blogs and so on and so forth, right? So everything I'm talking about here can be applied to all that, okay? But guys, please do subscribe to my channel, because if you missed part 1, part 2, part 3, then you can subscribe and go back and watch those as well. And most importantly, you'll watch all my future videos as I release them as well. Okay, guys? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 5, which is the next video in this playlist. And I'll give you a practical framework you can work from today, right now, and get started online as a marketer. Okay?